Hey, it's Andrew and Jess from Five Little Ducks Resale.
Hello.
And we went to a ton of garage sales and estate sales this weekend, so stay tuned and we'll show you what we picked out. Hey everyone, this is everything that we found from this weekend's hauls. As you can see, there's so much stuff that I can barely fit it all in the frame here or even put it all on the table. So we got mainly shoes and clothes, and we got some Legos down here, and we'll kind of break it down over time. But we spent about $250 on everything that you'll see here. So after we go through everything, drop us a comment below. Let us know if you think we did a good job or not finding all this stuff. So let's dive in and we'll show you what we found. Okay guys, this is the first part of the stuff that we picked out, and we'll kind of go through it here really quick because we do have a ton of stuff. We got this cool plush Chick-fil-A cow and this Anchor Hocking tiki glass, which is kind of cool. Oakley hard shell glasses case, Nike golf hat, some Nike shoes, some HP ink, some Sony micro cassettes. Found this cool insulated army jacket. I've sold a number of camo army things before, and they've done pretty well. Let me zoom out so you can kind of see the full picture here. Thank you, Miss Vanna. And let's see here, this whole tub of Legos. This thing is huge. Here we go, this whole tub of Legos. Spent $20 on this tub of Legos. Found one minifig so far, which is Batman, so it's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to go through all of these Legos with the kids, and we're gonna sort them out by type of piece and whatnot. I have another tub that we have to get through yet as well, so we're gonna have a ton of fun with sorting Legos. So again, we paid $250 for everything that we're gonna be showing you throughout the video. So this is just the first little part. So we'll reset the table and we'll move on to the next lot. All right, here's the next set of items. As you can see, they're mostly shoes. And so this sale that we got these from is going to be known henceforth as Shoe-Palooza. So let's go through these and we'll show you a brief smattering of what is included. So we have some Timberland boots here. We have some Merrells, some vintage Skechers. We have, now this is interesting. These three are all the same type of shoe. They're all Timberland and they're all this kind of clog style. So what we had found was that this person, this estate sale that we found, had multitudes of shoes, but like variations of the same style. So as you can see, there's this black pair, there's the blue pair, there's the red pair. And this was not unique just to this set of shoes, but to multiple shoes that we found. So as you'll see in some of the later videos here, that there's just shoe upon shoe upon shoe of the same style, but just in various colors. So, hey, whatever works for you, I guess. But let's go through the rest of these. So we found some Birkenstocks here, some new in-package Teva flip-flops, some more Birkenstocks back here, some more Merrells, some Teva flip-flops. Again, this is just the first portion of this haul. We'll clear the table off and we'll show you the next set. All right, here is the next set of shoes. So as you can see here, a lot of these are very similar. These are Echo Yucatan sandals, I believe, after doing some brief research. But again, this one here, this one here, and these three are all basically the exact same model, just in different colors. And we have some Merrell shoes over here. All of these are UGG slippers or house slippers. Real furry inside. We'll need to clean up some of these. But yeah, just an amazing find of shoe upon shoe upon shoe. And of course they made us a really good deal because we were buying in bulk. So kind of crazy to look at all these, but let's reset the table yet again and we'll show you the next set. All right, moving on with the shoes. All of these 6 pairs here are all of the same model. Again, these are Echo, and these are, I believe, the Chase 2 series of shoes, but in various colors, blue, red, brown, so on and so forth. So amazing find there. And this stuff here was at a separate estate sale, and so Jess will talk about this 1 second.
We found this pair of Skechers, and they're kind of heavy. I found this Betty Crocker's cookbook. The interesting thing is we had this one growing up, so when I found it, I had to get it. Although this one's in a little bit better condition than the one that I have. This didn't really look like it was used all that often, so.
Yeah, some of the vintage cookbooks can do pretty well, but you obviously have to look them up just to make sure, because not every cookbook sells, but these older Betty Crocker ones seem to do okay. And so we only paid probably a couple dollars for that.
Yeah, I think she charged just like $3 or $5 for these.
Yeah, and it was like a 50 or 75% off. It was late on a Sunday, and so we scored those. Most of the stuff had already been cleaned out, so I think we have one more lot of shoes to go through, and so we'll reset and show you those. All right, here is the last part of the shoe haul, and as you can see, these are all new shoes. And so we'll start on this side over here, and we'll go through some of these. I believe these are all Beezies, I think are what they're called. And again, they're all the same style, just in a different color. So these even have a partial foot still inside. That's how new they are.
Fake foot.
Fake foot. And this one here, same style, just a different color. And then this one over here, again, same style, different color, but brand new.
So black, brown, and gray.
Yeah, so those are all Beezies comfy shoes. These Echo ones, so these are very similar to the ones that I just showed a couple of clips back, but again, brand new outdoor sandals. I'm gonna slide that back here. And then this, again, is very similar to the style that I found before. These were the Timberland Clogs, but again, these are new. I'm pretty sure they even have something still stuck to the underside here. So, unbelievable.
Oops.
That's all right. And then these cool Skechers. I originally thought these were men's shoes, but these are cool women's chunky. Come on, pull them out, pull them out.
Yeah, they're stuck to something.
There we go. My goodness, look at those. Wouldn't you want to wear those? Clod hoppers?
No, these are too heavy for my feet.
Pretty cool though. They even have all the tags. Whoop, I'm going to edit that out. They even have all the tags. And that cool little Skechers tag on there. I bet you that Skechers hang tag would be even worth something to sell on its own if you found that somewhere, but pretty cool nonetheless. So lots of shoes to go through, list, clean, and
We still have one more bag.
we still have one more bag to go. So let's clear off the table and do this again. All right, here is the last part of the Shoe-Palooza sale, and it's basically jeans. We found a lot of vintage jeans and some more modern jeans. So we found basically Democracy, which have been a good seller for us, and some Levi's. Now these are kind of cool. These are more modern, but these are Levi's overalls, denim overalls, ladies, I believe. We found some cool vintage silver tab. Let me show you what I mean by that. Obviously it says silver tab right here, but you can always look and see these older tags. This is called like the black batwing tag, but it definitely tells us that it is a vintage set, I believe. Hopefully I'm not wrong, but I believe that that 95 right there means that these were from 1995. So I know that some vintage stuff does fairly well and some doesn't, but you just have to see. But again, mostly Levi's, some Democracy, some vintage, some more modern, but we got about 18 pairs or so from that sale, and this was only a fraction of what was actually being offered. We had to dig through an entire dining room table full of jeans and other clothing, so it was like literally pile upon pile falling all over the place. It was something else for sure.
I don't think that lady ever threw her clothes away or got rid of them. Like, I think she had every piece of clothing that they ever wore.
Exactly. Yeah. So something else to behold. All right, so that is everything from the sales this weekend. Like I said, we paid about $250 for everything that we ran through. So drop us a comment below. Let us know how you think that we did. Did we make a good deal? Did we blow it on some trash? Just, hey, what do you think? So this estate sale was kind of an interesting find. I normally use the yard sale treasure map app, and it sometimes will list that it's an estate sale, but this one was kind of far away from us. It's a place that we normally wouldn't go to for garage sales. But because of the limited number of garage sales that were in our area, we just decided on a whim to go up to this particular sale. And when we got there, I noticed that it said estate sale outside. And so we got out and we're kind of just in awe when we got inside the house and we're digging around. So it was a pretty cool experience.
I want to go back and see what's in the garage.
Yeah, they said that there was so much stuff that they actually have to do another sale in another couple of weeks. The lady running the sale said that it took her about a month and a half just to get everything in the current state, set out and priced accordingly. And so there may be a part 2 coming up. So we'll just have to see. So anyway, thanks for watching, and now we'll go do some what solds. All right, guys, let's take a look at some things that have sold out of our eBay store over the last few days. The first item today is this Texas Instruments TI-82 Graphing Calculator Manual, and it sold for $5.99 plus shipping. The next item is this Goat Yoga Party Game, and it sold for a best offer of $7.50 plus shipping. The next item was an estate sale find. This was a Calvin Klein women's gray blue open front casual business blazer, and it sold on a best offer for $19 plus shipping. If you saw the last video, the positive comment that I got that turned my day around, this was the sale that made it happen. These were the Phantasma Candy Corn Halloween Flat Costume Shoes. Remember, these were a size 6 estimate, and they sold for a best offer of $14 plus shipping. Next up were another pair of shoes. These were the Circus by Sam Edelman women's flats, and these sold for $18 on best offer plus shipping. And yet another pair of shoes went out the door. These were the New Balance women's size 5.5 white gray blue athletic shoes, and these sold for $17 plus shipping. One of the nice things about working for yourself is that you don't have to deal with these. These are a pack of time cards, 200 count. These sold for $6.99 plus shipping. Up next was another scrapbook punch. This was the Stampin' Up! 1¼ inch postage stamp Shelley punch, and this sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Next up was this Tie Beanie Baby. It was the cat with heart eyes from the Emoji Movie, and it sold for a best offer of $5.74 free shipping. Up next, this vintage hat. This was a vintage Kolar Shotguns trap shooting hat, and it sold on a 10% off sale for $11.69 plus shipping. Up next is a really good sale. These were the vintage Lawman black Western jeans, and I picked these up at a garage sale for about $5, and they ended up selling for $49.99 plus shipping. I'm 2 for 2 for the Lawman jeans so far, so those have been great finds for me. Up next, we have a Fisher-Price 4-pack of bath squirters. These sold for $13.49 on a 10% off sale plus shipping. Up next was another high dollar clothing sale. These were Cool brand men's black Disruptor jeans. These sold for $44.99 plus shipping. Sometimes I don't understand how the eBay algorithm works, because these next 2 items sold fairly quickly back to back, and they had been sitting in the store for over a year with not many views or not many watchers, and all of a sudden they both sold. Interestingly enough, they both sold for the same best offer price to 2 different people. These were the Thai Beanie Boos, Nova the Narwhal, and each of these sold for $7 on a best offer plus shipping. Next up was this Cowgirl Hardware brown quilted vest, and this sold for $17.99 plus shipping. Up next, this set of 4 hardcover books. These were the North American Hunting Club hardcover books, and these ended up selling for $14.99 plus shipping. The next item was a garage sale find for 50 cents. This was a vintage Bell helicopter snapback hat, and it sold for $24.99 plus shipping. And finally, the last item was this New with Tags Shopkins beanie. It was Billy Bagel, and he sold for $8.99 free shipping. Okay guys, that's about it for this video. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. If you found this video to be informative or entertaining, or you liked it in some way, go ahead and click that like button below. It really does help us to grow, and if you feel moved to do so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you watching all the way to the end, and we'll catch you on the next one.